Hey, what's going on, yard fanatics? Glad you're back to Bermuda Grass Central. That key question that I'm getting right now. That's right. How to winterize your Bermuda lawn. Alright, well, if you've been following my videos, of course you already know now. The first step in winterizing your Bermuda lawn is to make sure that we did put down our pre-emergent control. It being granule or liquid. The granule that I recommended was the 007 Fescue with 7% potassium in it, or you can order you some prodiamine online and do it yourself. There are a couple of links down there, click on them, and that'll give you what prodiamine is, how to install it, all that good information. Alright, the other thing that you should have done already, remember it's October, so I mean it's right around the corner. Even though we still got some green going on, that's because we've been having a lot of rain here in Georgia. I don't know about you other guys, but a lot of rain. So our summer has been extended. The other thing that you need to be doing is that you need to be putting down some type of fertilizer per se. Remember, I'm not a high nitrogen guy. The only thing I recommended that you put down was a 10-10-10 or some milk organizer. If you're going to do it, you need to do it now. It's October, get it down before the temperatures drop. So in other words, put down your fertilizer first, then come back with your pre-emergent control. You can do all this the same day. It's not going to hurt each other. The other thing that you should be doing is that you should be taking a pump sprayer and treating your yard for weeds if you have spot weeds where you need to spot treat here and there. Now, there is a combination that I would like for you to use. You need to mix your prodiamine, if you purchased it, 0.5 ounces, along with 2 ounces of your favorite weed kill product. Could be any one you want. Spectricide, Weed Be Gone for lawns, just whatever you like to use. But personally, get one that kills nutsedge, controls crabgrass, and those two are the real main ones. And also kills what's that, spotted spurge or whatever, spurge. Okay. The other thing that you need to do is take that, spot treat the weeds in your lawn, okay? With that prodiamine mix, if you're spot treating crabgrass, even Dallas grass, even though that particular chemical is not going to kill Dallas grass, spray it anyway. For those seeds that are on there, when they fall off, you have another layer of protection. Even though you put prodiamine all over the yard, or you did your 007 pre-emergent control, still spray it with that. That will give you an extra layer of protection where you have weeds that offer seeds to your lawn. Remember, this is not a fescue lawn. Fescue, they'll always be online telling you to, put super high nitrogen and all this type of that fertilizer on it. But your Bermuda lawn is going dormant. Dormant means the top growth is pretty much done with. It's gonna start turning brown. I have another video explaining where you should be cutting your lawn at, the height that you should be cutting it at. So once your Bermuda goes totally dormant, there's really nothing else for you to do. Other than make sure you get leaves, sticks, try to keep the traffic off your yard. If you're able to purchase some liquid potassium, that's also a good thing that you could be putting down now. Now, having said that, midsummer you should have put down like an 18-0-18 type fertilizer, anything without that phosphorus in it, because that phosphorus basically binds up the other minerals, the nutrients that need to get to your yard. That's why you see a lot of fertilizers now with a number, 0 in the number. A lot of them are taken out. Milorganite has it in there, but it's only small traces. Now you do need phosphorus for your lawn, but you don't need high amounts on it. The only time you would need that phosphorus is during the springtime when you overseed your lawn, and phosphorus helps stimulates. Yes, like I was saying, the phosphorus stimulates the root growth of new seedlings. So right now we're not doing anything with phosphorus. So if you follow these tips, your yard will be it's gonna look good next year. So it's October, so you'll really have November, December, January, February, and really a little March that you're not doing anything to it. Just watching it. This is how you prepare your lawn, your Bermuda lawn, for the fall and winter. Winterize now. Now, what I just told you, you can also do this with another type lawn, which is real similar, very similar to Bermuda. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you haven't figured out what grass I was talking about zoysia. Zoysia is very similar to Bermuda and basically is treated the same way. So if you have a zoysia lawn, basically all the lawn tips I'm giving you, you can use it for zoysia. Zoysia and Bermuda, same thing somewhat, but not the same thing. But this is how you winterize your Bermuda lawn and also your zoysia lawn. Just to recap, make sure you got it cut at the height of it's at. Keep it there. Make sure that you put some fertilizer down, 10-10-10, or I would recommend you putting down the milorganite instead. Know that your microbial activity will soon stop as soon as the temperatures really drop below 50 degrees. So in November, they're pretty much going to stop. Your top growth, your Bermuda will go brown, and that's normal. Your root growth still will have a little bit going on. That's why I suggested that you make sure you put something with potassium, a good number, you know, anywhere 10, 8, somewhere in there, 7. Put that down. Keep the sticks, the leaves off your lawn, and basically it's going to bed. We just gotta wait till the next season, and I will do a video to show you the steps that I use to try to bring my Bermuda grass out of dormancy a tad bit ahead of time, maybe 2-3 weeks ahead of time. It's going to rely a lot on Mother Nature, and I'm always telling you not to high nitrogen feed your lawn. This will be the only time that I would recommend it. Make sure you click notifications so you can get that video, and just remember, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey you guys, another important thing about winterizing your Bermuda lawn or your zoysia lawn is to make sure that you water that prodiamine or the granule 007 Let's Go Crabgrass Preventer into the lawn. If you're going through a drought, I'm just going to make a suggestion that you water your lawn, you know, once a week, maybe two inches or so. Just get some water on it because your roots are still active, even though your top growth will start to go dormant and brown. That doesn't mean everything's dead. That's just the way the nature of Bermuda grass is for the top to go brown, but your roots are still active and they still need those nutrients. That's why I suggested the light 10-10-10 or the milorganite or liquid potassium if you have it. If you have fertilized in the summer, you should have hit it with something that had a high number of potassium. I like to use a 18-0-18 Let's Go fertilizer. It's very good for your lawn. I normally use that in mid-August. I wouldn't put it down now because of that nitrogen, because I am not trying to stimulate growth, even though that 10-10-10 and that milorganite has a small amount of nitrogen in it. If your grass is doing anything, it can help a little bit, but you do not really want to force growth when it comes to winterizing your Bermuda lawn, okay?